is lucky he can drop this third with a medevac full of Marines. Interesting. Looks like he knew that expansion was there. Does he know that expansion is there? No, he doesn't. But he's going to see it, and he's going to go, ooh, 3 probes. So we can watch the income tab, 51, 50, 49. He's going to get that queen, too. That's going to be very nice, and he's going to get those spine crawlers, too, before they get a chance to burrow. And he's going to get the hatchery. So now we got roaches coming in. That was definitely worthwhile. He saw the third hatch. He was able to deny mining, killed 2 spine crawlers, and he sees that there are roaches there. So that was a pretty effective drop. I mean, it wasn't exactly what he was expecting to do, but now he's got an 11 harvester advantage, which is definitely key, especially as we move towards the mid to late game. So now he's pushing out. I assume he has siege mode. Yes, he does. Siege mode, tanks, marines. Awesomeness. He's also got a supply advantage. He's at 141 to 126. So if the Zerg player gets his third base, maybe throws down a macro hatch, he'll be able to match it. But right now our Terran player has a distinct advantage. Let's see what these marines are. He's got 01 upgrades. He's moving towards, of course, armory level 1. Got more medevacs. Going. We've got missile attacks and carapace level 2 coming up. Yep, looks like he's going to take out this third expansion. So what he can do is he can... Exactly what he's doing is siege up at the bottom of the ramp and just go to town, and then when the roaches come in to attack, he'll be able to easily pick off a bunch of them with this tank, and all of these tanks up here, and the Marines will come in. So the Marines acting like meat shields, but he might lose all of these tanks, because that was a tremendous amount of roaches. But it looks like with a little stim action, a hope and a prayer, he'll be able to kill all of these roaches, losing all but 1 tank, however. Slightly damaged. Ooh, and the burrowed roaches just say, ah, not today. Pick them up and take them out. So now we've got these roaches here are going to lose to the Marines with the medevacs on top. Not going to help. So now he is, unfortunately, all alone without any tank support, so he's going to be pretty vulnerable. So I think these roaches, yeah, he does the right thing. Actually, he should pick up his Marines and ferry them out, because these roaches, especially with their speed, will be able to catch up and slowly pick them off. He's going to return to his third expansion year, however, he doesn't have any units to defend him. He's floating a little bit of money, though, so I would like to see him throw down a couple more racks. Now he meets up with his reinforcement, we got tanks, and this is going to not go well for the roaches, wisely retreating. We'll see if they go all the way back to the base or just retreat. Oh, don't let your Marines get too far out of position. Alright, so that was pretty significant. We see CherryRain dropping down to 70 supply versus the 150 of Volov. He's going for pathogen glands. He's rebuilding his third base, but he is in trouble, because now we got a 3-base Terran. He still is not doing the best on his gas, though. He hasn't taken this geyser in his natural, hasn't taken either geyser in his third, so that's definitely going to harm his tank production. Let's see, we've got... Rax is here without any attachments. I mean, just for 50 minerals, you throw a reactor on there, you can double produce. We got a bunch of SCVs not mining, nothing on that one. It looks like these tanks are either hanging out or stuck, which is always a problem. So we got a factory here, factory there. So these 3 tanks aren't doing him any good. But he's still able to control the middle of the map. He's got 1 Xenokilla watchtower. He doesn't have the other watchtower, but that really isn't such an issue. His tanks aren't sieged, which is, you know, a little bit risky, because if there's a big run at him, he's going to have to wait the 4 seconds, I believe, it takes to siege the tanks, especially with 80 infestors. Oop, I see another drop, stimming down to the third. Now the question is, are you going to cancel it? Oh, it finishes. Oh, doesn't look like it finished, but he's still able to deny that third base. So Cherry is stuck on 2 base. Almost mined out at his main. He's got some serious mining going on as natural. He's going to need to do something here quick, or else he's going to be in trouble, because Volov is maxed out. He's got double the supply count in terms of harvesters. It's 84 to 46. Now you can see the gas here is pretty low, but the minerals are just insane. 2,000 minerals a minute. So, you know, he throws down a couple more racks. We can see him taking his third and looking to take his fourth. Volov is in a very good position. So we can see some burrowed roaches moving out. We don't have any detectors out just yet, so this roach pop-up could be deadly. He decides to just swing right on by. I wonder where he's going. So we can see this Marine medevac tank just slowly but surely roll out. Going to take out some creep tumors, because Why not? This Infestor better hightail it or he's going to be in trouble. Burrowed Roaches just hanging out, maybe trying to pick off reinforcements. We're going to have a big engagement in the middle of the map here. Unfortunately, not enough Roaches to do any damage. We see Neuroparasite coming out. He can get a hold of those tanks, do some real damage, but I just don't think he has enough units. It's 116 to 191. So he's spanning 2 hatches here and there. You know, if you're behind, why not? I mean, the worst thing that can happen, gets 2 bases, and maybe one gets picked off. Not such a big deal. Ooh, looks like he was thinking about picking this one off, decided against it. Now he's going to go, and CherryRain GG's out. So a little bit of a miss macro by our Zerg player. Always want to stay 1 base ahead of Terran, but still a pretty good game from both players. We can see that a whole bunch of infested Terran pop up. We're doing some damage here, but we got, you know, the main 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bases for Volov against the 2 of CherryRain. It was rough, folks. Alright, thank you very much, and as always, please check me out, subscribe to my YouTube channel, check me out on JustinTV/Xenokilla of TAW, and check us out at TAW.net. Alright, thank you very much for watching. This is Xenokilla of TAW, signing out.